What's going on, guys? Oh, out here on another hot, scorching day. It is hot. I think it's like upper 90s, I guess. Heat index probably over 100. But if you're out here working this heat, be sure to drink plenty of water. Take plenty of breaks too, because you do not want to end up with a heat stroke. Trust me. So what we're doing today is I'm trying to finish up the fence. I didn't get all my holes drilled the other day because one of the shear pins on the auger broke, so I had to go get one this morning. But so I got a few more dug, and basically now I'm doing 100 feet fence, and so I'm gonna pull it tight. And then whenever I get it tight and pulled up, then I can get the tractor out of the way and put the rest of the post up. But if I was to go ahead and put the post up now, then post will be in the way of the tractor for me to pull the fence tight. So, but that's what I'm going to show y'all today. Any of you guys don't know how to pull a like the 2x4 welded wire fence, you can do this with bob wire. Anything. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to use the tractor. I've already got it nailed down. Here, I'll go ahead and turn y'all around. So down there at the end, right down there, I've already got it nailed to that post, and we'll go ahead and walk down here, and I'll go over something too, because I know somebody's going to get in the comments and give me crap about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, there's no need in giving me crap over it, because I already know. So that post right there is where my gate's gonna go. No, I do not have it braced, because the post is actually the same size as the hole, and I got it dug down in there 3 feet and pounded and everything else in there. That post ain't going nowhere. And I've done them before like that, and they don't go anywhere. So now this one right here, this one's the one I'm concerned about. Now whenever I push on it, then no, it does not budge. It's tight up in there. But whenever I start to go put tension on that wire, then I'm afraid it's going to pull it a little bit. If it does, then I take like this is 8 feet apart, so I take a 4x10, and I will brace it right here in the top, and then I come down here on this side and brace it on the bottom. That'll push that side back out, and keep it from doing that. The reason I'm not really worried about it is because it's only holding my dogs, and then plus later on I'm gonna be going across it, and I'm gonna be putting probably 3 or 4 boards, and do like a boarded fence. So, and whenever I get ready to do that, I'll probably do 16-foot boards. So so one board to go from top, or like say from top of that post, it'll hit that post, but it'll end on that post right there. And then the next one, I'll stagger them, and so that'll give it some good sturdiness. But as of right now, I'm just pulling the fence tight for the dogs. And if the fence is not completely 100% like banjo string tight, then like I said, I ain't worried about it. It's just holding my dogs. Now if you was putting up this fence to hold goats, cows, horses, pigs, something like that. Well, pigs, I would highly recommend you putting these posts probably 4 feet apart, and using a whole lot hog panels instead of this stuff right here. But if you're doing it for something like cows or something like that, I would put the fence on the inside of the post instead of the outside. Like I said, basically I'm just going to sandwich it in with the boards. but I would put me some kind of H brace right here on these posts, and to hold that any kind of corner post, I would do that. So, but anyway, like I said, I've already got the fence rolled out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take two 2x4s, and I will set y'all up here in just a minute. But basically, I'm gonna sandwich this wire in between those two 2x4s. Then I'm gonna take that strap, put it to the 2x4s, so that way I'm not ripping this wire. So I'll be pulling on the 2x4s with it sandwiching them, this fence in between them, putting it to the bucket of my tractor, and getting it tight, pulling it tight. That's the same thing I done with that and over there, and it is tight. So, all right, let me set y'all up real quick, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, so hopefully y'all can see me all right. I'm just gonna pull this, get this straight. Now, yes, these 2x4s they're still 8 foot long, but I don't want to cut them and mess them up. So this is what we're working with. Kind of hard to do this, guys, with just one hand. And let's see, I still got a screw in that one up there. All right, hold on a second. All right, I got that screw out. Now I need to get me a couple of screws here. Basically, I'm gonna use 6 3-inch deck screws. Don't drop them. Get a flat tire. And guys, all we're gonna do is just, I know y'all can't see this, but just line the board up with one of these lines so that way it's straight. All right, what we're gonna do, like I said, I'm going on the outside. And guys, I may have to pull the tractor up a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take a ratchet strap. I'm just gonna wrap it around. Alright, I was able to get it. Alright, just get that on there. And it's pretty much already ratcheted it. Now I'm just gonna get on the tractor and pull it. Alright guys, so that's basically all I did was just pull that or hook it to the bucket right there and just pull it. You don't want to get carried away, guys, because if you do, then you could break. I mean, this stuff ain't real, this ain't the heavy duty stuff, it's just little old dog wire. But as y'all can tell, I mean, that's tight. So basically I'm just going to go around, and at the bottom I'm just going to go ahead and just kick them all in. And what I may do, because the bottom does seem a little bit looser than the top, so what I do is I just tilt my bucket a little bit. Let's see what this last post done. It moved a little bit, not too much, but that's as far, it ain't going no further. Like I said, guys, that thing's 3 feet in the ground. So, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the bottom just a little bit tighter, and then I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna start just at the end, or start from the end right there, which that's already nailed down. Then I'm gonna nail that one, that one, that one, and so forth, all the way down. Now whenever I get down here to the end, because I still got to connect another section of fence. So now on the end post, I always put a nail in every single one. On these, the center post, I just put one every other one. Now, right here, since I still got to connect another fence and I'm not wasting any nails, then I probably put one here, probably one here, here, then at the bottom. And then I'll come back with the other fence, lap it over the top of that one, and then probably put one every single one. So, but guys, that's how you get a fence tight. So if you got a tractor, you guys, you can do it with a four-wheeler, a truck. Just like I say, if you do something like with a truck or something like that and it's real powerful, just be careful. Now, what you could do, let me shut this tractor off. Now what you can do to get this tighter, especially on the bottom, then instead of just wrapping it around the center right there like I did, then wrap one up here at the top, wrap one down there at the bottom, and then let them come out like at a V, and then you can pull them like that. Or you can just put one at the top, put it at the bucket, put one at the bottom, put it at the bucket, and then that way you can pull them tight like that. So, but guys, just another day out here working on the land, trying to get the dogs fence done. And yep, so guys, I'm probably not going to go back out on the road until after the 4th, probably the week after the 4th. I was thinking about picking one this weekend, but guys, I just still got so much stuff to do. And if I did pick one, I was wanting one to come back down here to Belden. And the only one they got on there is like a 40-foot Cyclone 5th wheel, and that's way too heavy for me. So I'm just going to just try to finish up around here. Buddy James, he's supposed to be coming over after a while, and we're going to put the meter base up on the shed. Then I'm going to try to get that wired this weekend. Then they're supposed to be coming out next week to set my other pole and run the wire or hook the electricity up and everything to the shed. So, but guys, I'm finna run inside, and I've been pounding some water, so I'm gonna go inside and take me a little break real quick, and I'm gonna get me some sweet tea. So, but guys, I know that's not much. Most of you probably already know how to do that, but like I said, if you don't, that's how you can get your fence tight. So, guys, if y'all don't mind, hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I'll get back with y'all on the next one. As always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.